The Nigerian Medical Association (NMA) Edo branch, in collaboration with Nigerian Bar Association (NBA) Edo, has called on the federal and state government to tackle the high level of insecurity rocking the federal and state. Dr. Omako Harrison made the call during a press briefing at Doctor's House on Monday in Benin City. He called on the President of the country and the Inspector General of Police to ensure peace and rescue Edo people and save them from the hands of hoodlums. Jimo Ogrima reports that NMA and NBA also call on the Chief Security Officer of the state and Governor of Edo State to please save the people of Edo State further agony by doing the needful. He commended the efforts so far at curbing the menace thus far, but a lot still needs to be done in these regards, as it appears these efforts have not yielded the much desired result. They added that apart from armed robbery, cultism and killing of innocent people, kidnapping has also increased, stressing that no fewer than 7 people are kidnapped daily on Benin Auchi Road. Omako said that the NMA and NBA Edo State branch would continue to lead the advocacy for better life for Edo State people. Some of the doctors and lawyers who spoke to journalists include Dr. John Blaze and Barrister Ogaga. Omahaware said advocate for clearing the bushes of about 50 meters from the road on both sides, as was done to Benin Ore axis, should be extended to the troublesome spot of the Benin Auchi axis. They said the association was convinced that Governor Godwin Obaseki would continue to do the needful to protect the lives and properties of Edo people. He advised the state government to indulge in state policing to help immediately tackle insecurity in the state.
The Nigerian Medical Association and the Nigerian Bar Association hereby call on the Chief Executive Officer of the state, His Excellency, the Governor of Edo State, to please save the people of Edo State further agony by doing the needful. We commend and appreciate your effort so far at curbing the menace thus far, but a lot still needs to be done. Following the NSAS protest, the people of Edo State have lived under siege with no immediate respite in sight. One would have expected that, having barely recovered from the fear and psychological torture occasioned by the global pandemic, the COVID-19, and while the people are counting their losses caused by the pandemic, the people of Edo State should at least sleep in peace. But what we are witnessing now is totally incomprehensible.
Purposes of course, reawakening and arousing the consciousness of those in charge of security in our state. As we are all aware, we have had very disturbing security situation in our state within the last few weeks. It is assuming a very worrisome dimension. Hence, as watchdogs and as vanguards of the society, we decided to call for this joint press briefing for the purposes of course, urging on those whose responsibility it is to handle the issue of security, so that, of course, they sit up and then the proper thing is done, so that those states will return to its former place of enjoying relative peace and security of life.
Have that, so that we can now squarely put the blame on the table of the governor if he does not do the needful to actually secure the lives and properties of the state. Because we know right now that his hands are a bit tied. The president would have called the Korea police to deploy his men, has to rely on orders from above, or a counter order from above could just change the dates of the governor's directive. So we should push for state police. The necessary laws, policies have to be put in place. We also have state police.
Units of Popo were deployed by the IG to Edo State. And I tell you for free, the 5 units, we are not seeing them. Within the Benin metropolis, you can only see them around Kada Plaza and Tech Junction. And if you go further down Sapero, you see them around the AIG houses. And you are saying you deploy 5 units of Popo. If those 5 units get into town, you will witness their presence. So what we are calling and clamoring for is for them to do more. Let the people within the state see the presence of police around.
They did a little briefing on the security issues in Edo State. It's so sad to say and to know that our citizens are being molested by these kidnappers. Now, to travel is an issue because